guys. Yes, Dino 2.
You might remember us from about 1 AM finish last night. We're still
Yeah.
pretty tired.
All from Silent guys. But yeah, I'm MrSilentVid. This is Spectral Joker. And let's just go. So, ready on time in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So yeah, Dino 2. The story is it kind of
follows on from 1.
Yeah, it follows on from 1 with Dr. Kirk's research into third energy.
Yep, we go with the canon ending where everyone got out A-OK and we saved, I say save, we kidnapped Dr. Kirk from his island. So, yeah, we've kind of time travelled, and this is...
So we're in the past, basically, with dinosaurs. That's how it is.
And, like, humans are colonising the prehistoric era sort of thing. So...
Also, just a quick thing, as you can see, no damage. Through every time you go through a door, it's kind of like Resident Evil, so there's like a animation. But it also tells you how many points you got in that room. And if you kill 5 or more enemies in a room without taking damage, you get a no damage bonus. And we need to do that at least 2 or 3 times before the first shop in the game where we can buy a certain weapon.
So as you can probably tell if you're aware of what Dino Crisis 1 was, which was a Resident Evil-esque game that with dinosaurs instead of zombies, this is more of a Resident Evil 5, 6 with dinosaurs instead. It's more action-based than survival horror. There's a couple of puzzles, but there's nothing like the decay doors, moving cranes.
Yeah, compared to the first game, there's a lot less puzzles. I think the first game had like 26 puzzles altogether.
Yeah.
And this just has like 3 puzzles, and it's mainly action.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was just Capcom kind of repurposing the IP. Lucky enough, they never made a single game after this with Dino Crisis in its name. Not a single one.
Yeah, okay.
They didn't make one that was in space, because that would have been a bad choice.
Yeah, why would you make a Dino Crisis game in space?
You do not put dinosaurs in space. It's just asking for problems. But, so we do play as Regina in this game. The game's split up between segments of, is it Dylan? Yes, Dylan.
Yeah, this is Dylan.
Dylan, who we're playing as now, and then we'll get Regina in a little bit. They have their own weapons, I want to say, that they can buy from the shop.
That's true.
And Regina gets a lightsaber knife, basically. What does Dylan get in? Does Dylan get anything in return? Dylan has the machete, doesn't he?
Yeah, Dylan has the machete. Regina has like an electric sword shock thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try a little skip here. Well, not a skip, but okay, that fails. Alright, we'll go the long way around. So the idea was that big shipping crate, whatever it is. If I knife at the right time as T-Rex swings his head, he'll break the shipping crate, but he won't do any damage to me. So it gives me a bit of iframes. But I kind of just messed the positioning up because he didn't do the right animation, which kind of sucks. But it's not too bad.
But yeah, like Dino Crisis 1, the T-Rex is going to be a constant thing in this game, and it's going to be a tremendous pain.
Pretty much. I mean, the worst enemies are definitely the raptors in this.
Yeah.
And the pterodactyls.
So this is kind of a little bit of a throwback to a Dino Crisis 1, going in, picking up a key from a random room to use it somewhere else. But like I said, it's just more action-paced. The dinosaurs are quicker. Our characters are quicker. And,
we can shoot while moving.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is a first.
You can also have a shotgun with a 2,000 ammo clip.
Yep.
So points do mean prizes in this game. They're not just for high scores and show. The points we get from room to room allow us to get more ammo, upgrade clip sizes. I think you can do small upgrades to the weapons and buy new weapons. So, as Silent mentioned earlier, we do want no damage bonuses for several of the rooms. because we're looking to get a certain amount by a certain point, so we can buy a weapon called the linear launcher.
No, we.
Oh, it's not linear launcher this time.
No, anti-tank rifle. We
Oh,
need.
that's the one.
That's towards the end of the game, but to start off with for Regina, we need the. I can't remember what it's called because I've not played the English version in a while, but it's like the firewall gun, the firewall like sub weapon.
What's the linear launcher then?
That's Resident Evil Veronica. That's a different game.
I mean,
there's a solid cannon, which shoots like
yeah.
blue, like.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
It's like state cannon, isn't it, or something?
Just solid cannon.
I don't know.
Yeah. He hasn't played much of Dino Crisis 2, but he's watched me play it a lot.
You say watch. I mod chat and then I kind of just do other stuff. No, this game's alright. It's nice to see the franchise carry on and have a nice final okay game to end the series on. So
I mean, yeah, this is like the most popular Dino Crisis speed game.
Really?
Followed by 1 and then 3. I mean, then what?
What? Mate, they didn't make a 3. That was just a bad fever dream.
But no, this is pretty popular.
It's fast-paced, actiony, and it's actually not too difficult to get into the speedrun. It's just certain movement and memorizing routes, really.
Yeah, it's more of the the PC version is more popular than PS1, but there's no real difference.
Yeah.
I mean, PC version is quicker mainly from load times. So dodge these. Go in here. So I'm gonna go in here, quick turn, exit to activate a cutscene. But yeah, you can also quick turn in this game with R2, which is nice.
I mean, it's just Dino Crisis 1 with a few improvements, and then more of an action theme than a survival theme on it, really. So we've caught this. So there is inhabitants in this area, but they're like all masked mercenaries that are like can do backflips and like just climb up walls. If I remember the cutscenes rightly, no explanation for why they just can. So Regina's captured one of them, is trying to interrogate. Basically, stuff is getting like they're just trying to work out why this research facility is here and what's happened to it. But time travel. That's all I'm going to say.
Pretty much. I mean, the story's kind of confusing, especially later. Why do I always pick games that are, like, confusing, story-wise?
Because you just like to see me struggle explaining it.
But yeah, I can't remember what... Is it the Gallosaurus? I can't remember what he's called. He's like a different kind of smaller T-Rex. Wow, thanks. Yeah, and that can happen as well.
I mean, at least the soundtrack's a banger.
Oh yeah, the soundtrack's great. Good music. So this is a bit of a sketchy area.
Yeah, so this whole area is poisonous, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, so I'm gonna equip the firewall there.
Why even our hitboxes? So generally speaking, we don't want to get hit by these because poison will just take our vitality down. Then we need to stop and heal. They're not too bad. One round from the firewall just kills them off.
Yeah, so if you get touched by those, it's pretty much instant death. There's a very slim chance you can survive if you're lucky, but most of the time you'll just die. So that's why I'm trying to take my time. And yeah, you only have to kill certain ones. You don't have to kill them all in the area. And that's nice. So we have to go through that area another 2 times after this. But yeah, it's definitely the sketchiest area in the game. This soundtrack.
I honestly feel like this game had a weird direction because it does feel so reminiscent of number 1. And there's so many sections where it could have just been like number 1, but then for some reason they just put this sort of upbeat soundtrack, did the vitality gauge, and like kind of turned into an arcade kind of like shooter sort of style.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how well Dino Crisis 1 did. They probably just decided we need to go action.
Yeah, I mean that scene there alone, I really appreciate. Always seeing the Tristegatons just in the background, just walking along.
Oh, yeah, Triceratops, yeah.
Yeah, like it's just that is a pretty cool scene.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
And that's fine. That happens.
I mean technically it's half a damage boost.
Yeah. Pterodactyls are annoying. They're in the first Dino Crisis, and they're also a pain in that one. But they're a lot worse in this game.
So, pretty much most of this is Dylan goes off and does something, gets into trouble. Regina then has to come bail him out.
So basically, he used a key that he found on this lock and got a key card from it. But the key was actually the wrong key. So it did work, but it was the wrong color key. So it means like some like security system activating. He's locked himself in.
Yeah.
So Regina's. Come on, Raptors. Nice. So yeah, Regina has to basically free him by getting the right key, and swapping it with the wrong one. Also, a lot of the enemies in this game are RNG, like where they spawn. So like, for example, that room doesn't always have raptors in it, but that time had 3 raptors in it. It's just totally RNG, so... let me make sure I get the right one. So yeah, we want to get the blue key.
So to point out with the sub-weapons like earlier, Dylan has machete while Regina has a electric saber. Silent hit a green, a blue, no not blue, red switch on the wall. Those locks are locks that only Regina can open, and Dylan can cut vines off of doors that have been overgrown, but Regina can't do that. So that's the only difference to which way you can go, which makes some areas have more replayability for each character when they actually do go through.
Yeah. So we should free him now. Use this. And that is Dylan free. So now we play as Dylan again.
Yep, Dylan and Regina butt heads again because Regina's like, no, I'm going to do it my way. And Dylan's like, we should do it this way.
Yeah, they work together, but they're not like, they don't really stick together. So we just play them separately. But the idea is we found a boat that was used to, one of the boats that was used to get here using time travel. So it has a device on it that lets us go back to the present. But the time machine, computer, whatever, has been destroyed, so we have to go and get a part to fix it.
Yeah, so while we've been away from the ship, I guess, is it Colt that the young blonde girl we have with us belongs to, have come along and sabotaged our ship. So now we've got to go around the research facility to find replacement parts to rebuild our time machine. So, you know, pretty easy stuff, right? But yeah, time travel is just now a accepted method of transport in this game.
Pretty much.
I'm sure we've gone back in time something to like find a different energy source or something like that.
Something like that. But yeah, we've ended up in a pocket of time, or a place in time that has, that has dinosaurs. So it's not good. But yeah, the idea with the first game is like Dr. Kirk uses his third energy or whatever to open up a pocket in space or whatever, and he brings dinosaurs to the present. But in this game, we go to the past, meet dinosaurs, and I'm probably gonna get hit.
Yeah. So the events of number one, nice. The events of number 1 was third energy was so powerful it could cause time-space rifts, and dinosaurs came out of those. So the research facility where Dr. Kirk was on was overrun by dinosaurs. Regina and her team went in and saved them. See, like I do admire like the backgrounds shots like that. Just the T-Rex just walking through the jungle in the back.
It is cool. I mean, these areas that we're going through now are areas that we've been through before. So, but there's no enemies. So I guess they're just trying to give us a nice environment.
Yeah, no, it's good. It shows a progression of of time in game.
That is cool. But yeah, we do have to trek through a few of the same areas. Like I said, the enemies are RNG. The behavior's RNG. There's quite a lot of RNG in this game.
I mean, it's not the RNG to the point where it's hard to grind or anything. It's just you just need to have a little bit of good reactions. Dinosaurs tend to spawn on camera transitions, so you'll literally be able to, if you get a transition where you can see straight down the path, and then you move for a camera angle, chances are there's just going to be a dinosaur running in from the very edge of the screen.
Yeah, that's right. So enemies just like just spawn in on camera transitions.
Yeah, so for example, you can't see anything here, but there could be something there on the next transition, even though you would have been able to see it a mile down the path.
Yeah, and we're going to kind of abuse that later for an escort part of the game. But yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm just being extra careful here.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty sketchy. It would just take too long to kill them all. It's just a lot quicker to shoot some of them and get past. But yeah, I've died in this area on PB pace before, so. I believe you are allowed to die at least once in a game for it to be a valid run, because you do get one like resuscitation med pack, so you get like one extra life, and I believe you are allowed to still have the run valid if you die. And yeah, right now we're just heading back to an area that Regina unlocked for us, and we're going to use the machete to get the parts for the boat. Knife him. No, don't body me, please. Thank you.
So, yep.
Nice.
So use of the sub-weapons. To be honest, the sub-weapons kind of just gate us from actually gaining stuff before we should have it. So, for example, if this door wasn't vined, we could have just came in with Regina earlier to get the parts. But, and yet again, here's another door. Oh no, that's actually an elevator, isn't it?
No, it's just a door.
Oh, nice. Oh, the card works for it.
Nice. No damage. So yeah, we want to get as much no damage as possible, like I said earlier. We're gonna open this. We're gonna open that door ahead of time, just because we want to be fast on this section. So do you want to explain the section? You know, the little dino. I'm not sure what he's
little
called.
dino. So we've gone to use the key card, and this little dino has just been like, "Yo, that's mine."
That's my key card.
He basically always will be a certain amount of distance away from us, and we can't shoot him to kill him. So what we need to do is corral him into a certain area where these cages. Once we get him into the right area, he just runs in, and that's that. But there are these little vents on the side that, if he wants to, he can either hide in the vines, or you can go into one of these vents and just escape to another room where we've got to chase him back. But as you can see, he kind of he just chooses which way he wants to run. We can influence slightly, but if he just does want to run into the vines, he will just run into the vines instead.
Ouch. I don't even know if that does damage when he does that. Nice. Okay. So I was really concerned because there is another vent on the other side. If he goes it just wastes so much time.
Yeah.
So that was close.
We're going to close this vent so he can't now go out of it, so we've trapped him in the room.
Well, we got to close the other ones.
Yep.
So yeah, if you went through the other vent, we would have to go all the way around. So we're going to close all the vents here so he doesn't get out, and open this cage for him to get trapped in.
He's just going to stand there patiently while we
He's
wait.
just waiting for us. Nice.
Yeah, so we're going to just chase him in here.
And that should be it. Nice.
In he goes. So we get a key card back after some annoyance. And we also get he spits out a file about, hey, here's my
silly.
CV. Here's my CV.
Get that med pack just for safety. To be honest, most of the healing I'll need to do is on the final boss. But yeah, we got the key card.
Back.
Also, these enemies here that I almost get hit by are a pain.
Yeah, they're just small, quick raptors.
Yeah, they can just like headbutt you, knock you down. But yeah, you may notice, and this is the battery we need for the boat. You may notice I'm playing Japanese version.
So Silent, why are you playing the Japanese version?
Because it's Japanese.
Does it have any time save?
Well, actually, well, maybe we don't know like.
Does it
fully
have any time save?
No, we don't know fully yet, but there's a for this way. Oh wow! Did it on a different camera. So yeah, there is a tank section later, and we think that the T-Rex may have less health in the Japanese version.
I mean,
not 100% sure yet.
Be the first time you've played a Japanese game for time save.
Oh wow. Okay, so that's fine. I was trying to get no damage bonus, but we'll leave it. Like I said, trying to get as much no damage bonuses as possible. Yeah, now we just need to head back to the boat. Trying to evade these guys, which are a pain. So yeah, this is just any percent, which we play on normal. There is low percent, which basically is sub-weapon only. Don't know if you knew about that.
I had a feeling it's one of those games that would include it, but...
Yeah, so low percent is just sub-weapon only. Apparently it's not that hard, but I don't know. That's what I've been told. But I might try it one day.
I was going to say, the tank section that comes up later, you have to use a tank, don't you?
Yeah, that's an exception, of course.
Oh, right.
Because there's no other way around it. But
it's the only game in the world that has a low percent where part of the low percent is a tank. Right, got you.
Yeah, so just dodge these.
Yeah, so a little bit of backtracking right now.
But yeah, luckily we only have to do this one more time.
Nice.
Dodge that. Yeah, once we get on the boat, we go to another area of the game, which is cool. And there's also an important section coming up on the boat, where I need to focus.
Yeah. So while you're running back, let's take some time to appreciate how much has been raised so far this weekend.
31K.
So did we go over 30k last night? Was it, or was it 29?
I think it was 29.
Yeah, so
30k this morning.
Yeah, 20k. Yeah, so 29k last night. A few hours later, 30, and now we're at 31. So you guys are doing wonderful work, and the donations have been so great to see. We got several last night, and we saw all the ones for the Final Fantasy 9 run, which was
yeah. And if anyone's still here from that run, which I'd be surprised, hey, because that run was on for like 22 hours.
I remember I got up yesterday morning about 7. Went and had breakfast and like came up and called. I started watching at the 30-minute mark. Then sort of kept coming back throughout the day. Just did our run last night about 12:30. Came back here like 1:30, still going. I got up this morning, saw Jack of Hearts still up at breakfast, and I was just like, how? How are you alive?
He was struggling to eat breakfast. he was tired.
I do want to go back and see the VOD of that, but I believe that finished at 8 AM this morning, or at least the timer was stopped at 8 AM. So, mad props to Jack, Motoko, and everyone else that partaked in that run yesterday, because it was a pleasure to watch. But like I said, thanks to everyone at home for donating what you have done. It's been incredible. We've been having lots of fun playing these games. And
I mean, I've been playing Crazy Taxi non-stop, to be honest. I'm addicted to Crazy Taxi. Anyway, so
we're almost back now.
Yeah, almost back. But yeah, there's an important section coming up. Let's see if I can dodge this guy. Nice. So yeah, he's kind of annoying because, like I said, a lot of RNG, but he can just pick you up and throw you about and just waste loads of time. Also, you can in this game, same as Dino Crisis 1, you can go on like bleeding, where I believe the dinosaurs are more aggro when you're bleeding, and you constantly lose health. So you have to use a hemostat. So that's kind of a pain. But yeah, we've got the boat section here. So I'm gonna try and focus. I want to get a no damage boat section, although it is kind of tough. But I kind of need it for the points. So
Yeah. So with the battery, we can move again, but we're still missing. I believe it's the data or something to use the actual warp principle. So it's time for what every game needs: on rails shooter.
yep.
So now we can quick travel, but on the first time of doing it, we need to fight these. Is there Freshodons? I think.
I believe so. I can't remember what they're actually called. Long necks.
So yeah, this is just a on-rail shooter. In the bottom right is a map showing how far we've travelled. We've just got to basically shoot them, hit them enough times before they get near the boat, and we won't take any damage. I know damage bonus here would be great. And Silent's going to show off our arcade skills. Oh, sorry, his arcade skills.
This isn't 2-player 1 controller.
I mean, if I touch the controller, it is.
Okay, now it's officially 2 players 1 controller.
There you go. I'm just carrying this run, mate. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything right now.
No, not much. So the head's the weak point. A couple shots in the head will take them down, but they will just keep spawning until we get to our destination. So it's just prioritising the ones that have been up longest.
Oh, that's fine.
That's fine.
Good thing is, we still get a lot of points from this.
Yeah, because we can stack up a high combo.
But yeah, with those, the pterodactyls are fairly easy. They go down pretty quick. With the long necks, I'm just gonna call them long necks. You can get headshots on them, but it's pretty hard to do. You have to shoot like above the head. It's weird how it works. And it's the last little bit, which is gonna get a bit crazy.
Yep, so we now have both things at the same time. I mean, I would have accepted this in a game of Dino Crisis. Like, it's a cool little section. Maybe if it just wasn't all quick action shooting. But as you see at the end here, it is possible to get no damage here. It's just, unfortunately, it just gets a bit too hectic.
There we go.
Nice one, man.
We'll see how much points you get. So technically, if you get no damage, you don't actually get a no damage bonus. But how it works is because you didn't get hit, you get a max combo that's really large. So yeah, unfortunate. But we do have another point later in the game, where another on-rail shooter, where we can try and get another no damage part.
Generally speaking, we should be okay for points if we just get a few more.
Yeah, we need 12k for the this sub-weapon, and we need to get later. And we need 38k for the anti-tank rifle. So yeah, like 50k.
Yeah, we should be fine. We got the 29 from that one. So it's not a grand deal. You just got to make sure you got some few extra kills here and there. That's all.
Yeah, but that's why I'm trying to get no damage rooms in the meantime, just as a backup. But of course it does waste time. But it's just trying to get the extra points.
And then the game said, "No, you're not."
Oh yeah, well that's fine though. You can't get no damage bonus there, because like you only get it if you kill 5 enemies. And that's fine as well. That happens all the time. Trust me, every single time. But yeah, pterodactyls are 9. Super fast. No. Thank you. It's like, no, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna need that code actually in a second.
Puzzle time. One of the very few puzzles, like we said in the game.
Yeah, one of the very few puzzles that actually needs a code, and unfortunately, it's RNG and there's 8 solutions, so we kind of just have to cycle through and hope for the best.
Yep. A bit like RE3, really.
Pretty much. This can be a ring killer, unfortunately, for like PB pace runs and stuff. But yeah, there's 8 solutions, and I believe they're all like the same chance of happening. So
I reckon it's 4015.
I reckon it's 45121, which is the very last one on the list.
I mean, it's always the best one to be, isn't it?
I might get hit here, but that's fine because, like I said, pterodactyls
Oh no.
are a pain. Nice.
Nice. Right.
So let's see. Try this. ID car, so 2350. Three oh five one. Uh, 5420. 5210.
Exhilarating gameplay, chat.
Is this the one you said you thought it was?
Nice.
Oh, well, it was. You
No,
should have said yes.
No, because chat would call me out. I said it's 4015, I
Oh.
thought.
That's mediocre. That was like halfway down the list. Yeah. I mean, I think my PB has like second to last, so
Yeah,
that is a time save. It's just grinding just for that one puzzle to have good RNG. It's a bit.
it's one of those things. All 8 have a chance of popping up at any point, sort of thing. So we can't even like put in a priority order. It just is what it is.
Yeah, and this here, just like a little puzzle.
This little mini game, which is basically like black. Was it? Oh, I can't. I'm trying to think of that puzzle game. Yeah, the light game where you hit it and it like turns off the ones.
Yeah,
next
I
out.
can't remember what that's called.
Just kind of like that. And it shares no principles. It doesn't knock out the other lights, but just obviously hitting the lights back on and whatnot. So yeah, for some reason these switches just need a shock every so often, and then as long as we
Nice.
keep them on, they all lock in, and then
Yep. But of course, failing that, you're gonna lose a lot of time because it resets the puzzle.
yeah, you got to start again from the start.
And now, interesting, we've got a underwater
Yes!
segment in a survival horror game. So yeah, underwater time.
Can't wait.
Yay. Good fun.
I mean, it's still no dinosaurs in space, but it's the second worst thing.
Yeah, I was talking about that actually. So like, I'm gonna kill those. Dino Crisis 3 with an underwater segment on the spaceship.
I mean, if they ever made a Dino Crisis 3 on a spaceship and had a water section, then it would be absolutely terrible, and that game would never be loved. Good thing they never made it, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, so that's another thing. There is something we have to buy here, which I forgot to account for when deciding how much we need. We have to get the, I believe, missile pod, is its name? So yeah, we need this to progress, basically. We're pretty much forced to get it, because we need to destroy a platform and shoot it with this weapon. But it also makes this section a lot easier.
I was going to say, it's the reason why you don't know its name, because you buy it within like 2 frames.
Not exactly, but you know that could be the case. Yeah, I just haven't played the English in ages.
I was just waiting for this very slow menu, and what I saw was.
I mean, the funny thing is, luckily, like most of the weapons and stuff you need from the shop are actually on like the first option, so you can just mash in super quick. which is cool. Oh wow, that's a bad spawn. Usually only 3 spawn there, but we got a 4th one.
More points.
I guess. Oh yeah, that's the thing. So if you get a no damage bonus in the underwater segment, I believe it's 5k no damage bonus rather than 2. So that would be nice to get. But we also have to get RNG where 5 spawn in.
Yeah.
Which doesn't always happen. Yeah, and that's the platform we need to destroy. We also need this to exit the actual place and skip the boss soon. Because yes, the underwater segment has a... okay, that was really close. So yeah, again, like I said, or like Joker said, they spawn on camera transitions when I almost get hit there. So yeah, this section has a lot of jumping around. I'm gonna skip that, I don't think I need it. Hopefully I don't jinx myself. Oh, that sucks. And she doesn't want to hit it. There we go.
Hey.
Nice.
First try. Get 1 clap.
Yeah, so in the underwater segment, it's quite a pain because everything's super slow. So she turns a lot slower and aims a lot slower. So when there's, for example, what just happened there, where there's one on each side, it can be kind of hard to evade.
Yeah. And mob space you can keep spawning in. As long as we keep changing the camera transition, they'll just keep spawning.
Yeah. I mean, I think in a room, I mean, you can spawn them a good number of times, but I think also I have to be really careful though, because if I miss that jump, I have to go all the way back around. So yeah, we need to get up there to get that aim, so we can exit.
Yeah, I think you're right. Actually, there is a finite amount of spawns in a room. It just does go on for quite a lot longer, just in case you are running around searching and like just changing the camera a lot.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not fine though.
Danger.
We use small. That's like the only kanji I know, which is Chisai for small. Which kind of comes in handy. So yeah, the health in this game, there's like, dodge this guy. There's different med packs basically. Small, large, medium. That's pretty much it. Hemostats for bleeding. And like I said before, resuscitation med packs for an extra life.
Yeah, they kind of removed the whole mixing system slash how much health recovery stuff there was in Dino Crisis 1.
Mm-hmm.
In 1 you had...
well, in 1 you could mix.
Yeah,
so you could make all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, you could make recoveries with hemostats effects in them, just generally stronger hemostats, different, like 4 different variations for that med pack, because it was like small, medium, large, and XL.
Yeah.
And amongst other stuff, and you could also make more items like tranks and stuff. But yeah, they foregoed that in this installment.
I thought it was a cool idea, to be honest.
Mixing was cool.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. Also, the save theme is the same save theme from Dino Crisis 1,
yeah, no,
which is awesome.
They do bring back a few of the tunes. The save theme, when you were in the boat earlier, they were playing the other save theme because there's a couple of variations of it in the game.
Should get a spawn, yeah. Okay. So yeah, now we're just pretty much heading out. And then we got a little boss fight before we exit. Yeah, this is probably one of my least favourite sections because it's underwater.
I mean, no one likes the underwater section of a game.
True. Oh. But yeah, this boss fight coming up, we don't need to fight, which I didn't know until like I started speedrunning this game. But yeah, you don't have to fight him. So you'll probably see it, but there's like there's gonna be like shutters at the end of the boss fight room. I'm probably gonna shoot this guy. Yeah, and normally you'd kill the boss and the shutters would open, but we're just gonna shoot the shutters. Escape.
Tell a lie, I've just thought of a game that's got a good underwater section.
Sorry. Got a cough. Anyway, what were we saying?
I just thought of a game that actually does have a good underwater section.
Which is?
Final Fantasy X. Blitzball.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Blitzball.
I mean, I can feel your follower count dropping.
It's alright. But it's... I prefer the game compared to Blitzball. Like, Blitzball's like... I don't know. Especially in the speedrun, because it's just... possible time loss. Alright, so this is the boss. Oh, we actually didn't get hit.
I just like how he's like, I'm going to clip through everything. Just like... It's a water section, why do I need to have collision?
We get a sick theme.
The music's good.
That's fine. I kind of stood there so I didn't get knocked off completely, which does happen and wastes time. But yeah, also we're supposed to go all the way around, but what we're going to do is we're just going to do a little shortcut there and blow these up. Do a little last minute dodge.
I like how they just use like glass, I guess. Glass or something?
Something.
It looks like glass because of the translucency of it.
Yeah.
Could be plastic as well, but...
And that's the underwater segment.
Yay!
Yay, finally. So, that's it for... well, I was going to say that's it for all the Regina segments, but it's not. But yeah, that's it for underwater. So now we're playing as Dylan again.
Oh boy.
Let's skip this. So yeah, I'm gonna buy sub weapon here, which we're gonna need to progress through the game. We'll kind of like with this speedrun and game in general, we're kind of forced to buy certain weapons to progress.
Yeah.
Certain sub weapons.
So every time you check the shop menu, generally speaking, when you get to a certain section of the game, it will just put a new thing in there. So
yeah, 19k and I need 38. So if I can do maths, that's like 19.
Yeah.
19k, can we do it? Okay, so if worse comes to worse, and I can't afford the anti-tank rifle, it's just going to cost a bit of time and make a certain area a bit unsafe, but we can do a different route, which is the solid cannon route. It's just a backup strat, pretty much.
I was about to say, like, you ask, can we do it? It's like, we don't really have a choice but to do it.
We could get no damage bonus here.
Wasn't that only 4 kills?
It might be 5. Yay.
Yay.
Wait, oh yeah, that's Mike's combo. Yeah, we got 5 kills.
Nice.
So yeah, someone did run this. I mean, yeah, someone did run this at previous GDQ, I believe. Wolf DNC. He ran this on. Yay, thanks. Yeah, they're annoying as hell. They do that a lot. Yeah, he ran this at GDQ on PS3, I believe.
Oh, nice.
try and dodge these guys. Pretty annoying. See, this is why they're annoying. At least he pushes forward.
Yeah,
which is nice.
When
But
you
yeah,
get the
all
one that pushes you backwards.
yeah, all the platforms are separated. So PS3's got a different leaderboard to PS1 and PS2. Well, yeah, PS1 and PS2 are together. But yeah, running this game, you want to run it on an 8K PS2 fastest speed for the faster load times, or just run the PC version.
Like, the thing with getting new weapons to unlock new areas like you just did, could you say this game is closer to Zelda than it is Resident Evil?
I don't know, maybe the developers were just playing a lot of Zelda and Resident Evil and Dino Crisis all at once.
What if we do?
Also, now we're in like a volcano. Oh, nice! I actually killed one. So yeah, if they're close to the edge, you can just like knock them off into the lava.
So yeah, we go through several terrains in this game. Like, it's just island that's got quite a lot of interesting geography, I guess.
600 points.
Nice one.
This way. I think if we go the other way, there's just a med pack. Take a shotgun. For some reason, sometimes that rock just doesn't get destroyed in one hit, which is weird.
Tough rock.
Okay. Now this section. Do you want to explain this while I do it? You know which section this is?
Give me a second. I'm waiting to see what section it is. Oh, so this is the. We basically got a signal gun. We need to shoot it off, and then we get artillery support fired in, and it breaks these shipping cargo containers.
Yeah. So Dylan's on a turret right now.
Yeah. So Dylan, for some reason, just can't just shoot. We have to set up a signal flare to let him know where we should shoot. I believe they don't actually hit, the artillery rounds don't actually hurt us.
No.
Thank God they don't.
Yeah.
Alright, so
now it's Regina's turn to shoot.
Yeah, so Dylan will run across.
Bad RNG.
Yeah, we can kill these guys, but it's obviously quicker to just keep going. If we can get collateral, then we can get collateral.
So you gotta try and destroy these. It's really hard to dodge them, so you do take a few hits. Like doing this part, no damage is super hard. And now we need to play as Regina again. Ouch. You could. I think in my PB I got damage boost to the ladder, which is nice.
That's good.
Alright, so that's that section done.
There you go. Obviously, taking no damage is optimal, but as you can see, sometimes when you have no means to kill them incredibly quickly, it's just.
It's also when you shoot the flare. There's like a limit. You can't just wait in time. You can't just keep shooting it. And yeah, once you shoot it to destroy a shipping crate, you kind of stuck there waiting. Alright. So we got another on-rail shooter.
Yep.
We have angry Triceratops.
Yeah, this time we're driving, so just another commute across the island.
Ah, that's fine.
It's fine. So basically, we just want to keep shooting the dinosaur, so he staggers and he falls back.
And yeah, there is another one that appears. So we have to fight two. which, as you can see, makes it really tough. It's totally RNG, like, which one comes up.
This music though, it's just like...
Dun 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 dun.
So yeah, we just gotta wait. This is just a timed railed event, so after a while...
Oh no, it's not time, we actually have to kill them both.
Oh, do we actually have to kill them both?
And it's optimal to kill, obviously, one quicker than the other.
I mean, I'll be perfectly honest, I'm literally guessing most of the commentary as I go along.
Yeah,
and just hope
he's
you
a
don't
bit
correct
clueless. Yeah. There we go, that's one dead.
Nice.
And that's two dead.
Yay!
So unfortunately no damage, and we only got 15k, so we're probably...
I think...
By the looks of it, gonna have to do solid cannon route.
No, I think we're actually on points.
No, we needed 19, right?
Yeah, but we got a no damage room, didn't we?
We'll see. It depends how much points points are off. We could
Just go ahead and quickly grind it.
yeah.
Right, let's have a look.
It all depends. Oh wow, we do have enough. I'm really shocked by that, you know.
I told you, mate, you were on point.
Usually like getting okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna complain. So yeah, we got the anti-tank rifle.
It takes out tanks.
Probably one of the best weapons in the game. It's awesome, and it's gonna make it a lot easier. The only benefit to the solid cannon route is that try and dodge these guys that are a pain. Is that it makes the final boss a bit safer.
I mean, the anti-tank rifle weapon is the best weapon in the game because if I was to put into a rock paper scissors scenario, I would probably say tank beats dinosaur. So in that case, if an anti-tank gun can be a tank, it can be a dinosaur.
True. And now we're speaking of tanks.
Do you like that segue?
Yes.
So yeah, now we have a tank.
That's some badass music.
Dun 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 dun.
So we can shoot the turret, and we can also shoot, as you can see at the bottom right, we can shoot these like special flash things, which kind of stun him and help us out. And we can knock him out for a short period of time if we do enough damage. And like I said, we're not 100% sure, but we think on the Japanese he has less health. Possibly. It needs to be tested.
We're also not completely sure if a dinosaur could take 20 rounds to the chest, but, you know, they were tougher back then.
Yeah.
It's a tough life.
Nice. And that's pretty much it for the tank.
So yeah, it's just a simple section of getting across. Dylan's parked beautifully underneath the door.
Perfect. So yeah, now we're going to get a gas mask here. This gas mask, we need to go back to the other island at the beginning of the game. Play as Regina, use the gas mask. We're going to go back to that poisonous area that we were trying to evade those poisonous plants. There's actually a secret path we can take down a ladder in that area. But previously, well, it still is, but it's too poisonous for us, so that's why we got the gas mask.
Yeah.
Oops, and I almost backtracked. There we go.
Am I right in thinking in this section, can you actually switch back to Dylan if you wanted to? Because you've got kind of a little bit of a free roam right now.
No, you can't. You can't switch characters.
I thought there was certain points you could, but
No,
I haven't played this game honestly in like 10 to like 12 years.
You should run it.
Yes.
Enjoy the elevator codes. But yeah, even cool thing is, even the PAL version of this game is competitive.
Yes.
In fact, world record is PAL. Is using PAL.
Yeah.
It runs at 50 Hz, but it's the in-game time is correctly slowed down. So
yeah. So
it's all good.
your runtime's accurate, unlike some PAL games where it runs like at half speed.
It runs at an incorrect speed, so it's either unfair or runs too fast. Nice. So yeah, now that we come back to this area, all these raptors are changed with these like brownish coloured raptors, and they're like super aggro.
So going by general game logic, if it's got a different colour palette, it's more stronger.
Pretty much. So yeah, these guys are super aggro. And I'm probably going to get hit again.
No, you got this.
Awesome. So yeah, we're back in the poisonous area. Now that we got the gas mask. We can go to the other section. And then progress to the final area of the game.
Yeah, so there's a sign that says like, "Yo, danger! Do not go down without a mask." And now we finally got it.
Yeah. But technically we did all that just for this mask.
Yeah, no, we did.
Like, the part of a, like, I don't know. The part of a, like, a army kind of thing.
And
So you'd think they'd have a gas mask.
I think they do say that the boat had supplies as well, and that's been stripped.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
I'm kind of
yeah.
curious why there's just a PC that they can just buy, and who's giving them points for killing dinosaurs.
Yeah. So
Like, but you know, game logic.
yeah. So yeah, this room is pretty annoying. We got a few aggro raptors. Oh, come on.
It's fine, we can just body past them. And down we go. Regina, for someone that's running away from raptors, is a little bit careful on the stairs, just like...
Yeah, she takes the time. And
remember, kids, safety first.
we're going to get a disc. Nice. And leave. So we've got a boss fight coming up. Do you know which boss fight this is?
T-Rex?
It's not T-Rex. It's like the other one. I
Oh,
don't know what it is. Not the bluish one.
not the bluish one.
No.
Which one is it? The brown one?
You'll see. I don't know the names, guys. Japanese.
I don't run this game.
And I don't know much about dinosaurs, to be honest. It's this guy.
Oh, right. It's the dude from Monster Hunter World.
But yeah, the idea is we need to hit this gas, use our sub-weapon, and do this.
I mean, I don't know what you're doing, but it's clearly a ground type, so why are you using flamethrower on it?
I thought that missed. But yeah, again, of a better soundtrack. One more should do it.
So if I remember rightly,
Okay.
so I think what happened was this whole base was a research base for Third Energy. I believe the whole base got jumped back in time. Like it did what it did on Dino Crisis 1 where the island just goes thump and goes. So I believe we all travelled back to try and gain, to get hold of the research they conducted in Edward Sea on Third Energy and the time jump, just so basically we can have more stable results, because at the end we get the chip for the time travel and Third Energy chip that they were processing here for research, and we take it back with us. Because Dylan gives it to us, doesn't he? So
Spoilers.
it's a speedrun.
So yeah, we got another one of these puzzles.
You hit that one. And that one.
Oh yeah.
And those.
I was gonna say what's going.
And those two over there.
Oh yeah. Have
Oh,
you
those
played this
two.
before?
Nah, I'm just guessing.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun,
Awesome.
dun.
Also, there's a time limit because basically the
Self-destruction system has been activated.
well, actually, it's this big missile that's gonna take off.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, we're gonna deactivate that, but we get plenty of time. So
Also, can we pay? Can we love the fact that they just have 5 switches that someone has to sit there and just do like lights out against just to raise a bridge? That seems a bit of a minor inconvenience, right?
yep. Awesome. Deactivated. Nice, calm, no music for a bit. And yeah, that's up. So this section coming up, we're getting closer to the end, and we still get to play as Regina for a bit, and we also got 20k from that.
Nice.
Although we don't really need any points now. We got the anti-tank rifle. Yeah, we need to equip that. But yeah, that point earlier where about the anti-tank rifle is the last area we can buy it. So
Yeah, so we can't use these points we got to purchase it now.
but luckily we got it, surprisingly. What's that guy doing? You know what, I'm gonna heal, just in case. We've got lots of health, it seems.
You might as well use it, man.
Nice. Another badass soundtrack. That guy's quick. Oh, yeah, it's possible to get stuck by them and just get bodied.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we're going to another little shooting section.
Because it's been 20 minutes since the last one.
Yeah. So we're going to shoot some raptors. And yeah.
So I believe this is one of our teammates that we lost track of at the very start, because there was a whole squad of us, and now he's finally turned up.
So basically, there's a cutscene we skip, of course, but he actually shoots a T-Rex with a rocket launcher, so he's pretty cool.
Oh, he's the one that wounds the T-Rex, because the brown T-Rex, if you look, has got a gouge on the size of its eye, because the rocket launcher took it out. Which, a rocket launcher to the side of a T-Rex face and it only takes out its eye seems a little bit, I don't know, incorrect to me, but...
Yeah. Also, this is just timed, so we don't actually have to kill a certain amount. Just timed. We just have to make sure he doesn't die, basically. It's fairly easy.
Yeah.
And again, there's no reason to get no damage because we have enough points already. So this is the escort part. So we're gonna kind of abuse the fact that the dinosaurs only spawn on screen transitions. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run as much as we can for all the transitions, get to the last transition, and that's it. So usually, because she's walking so slow, we'd have to walk with her, and of course, you know, the longer we wait, all the transitions are going on, and just loads of enemies are spawning in, and it takes a lot longer time. So instead, we can just run right to the last transition, right to the door, and just shoot them from here. No, oh, she got stuck. And that's pretty much it. We have to do this again, but this next room is a pain. It's not as simple. Similar kind of idea, but it's just the enemies are badly placed. Trying to listen in. Can't hear them spawning. Okay, I'm gonna climb up here. She will get hit a few times normally.
Yeah, she's walking so slowly because at some point during the game she's hurt her leg, so she has a limp.
Do a bit of quick turning. Alright, so yeah, that's why we want the anti-tank rifle, just for that section. That's pretty much it. Final boss we don't need the anti-tank rifle for. But yeah, it's just a lot safer, quicker using the anti-tank rifle there.
Yeah.
Damn. So yeah, here we need to intentionally get shocked there for some reason, and try and hit these while getting hit. So we got to activate 4 of these to deactivate lasers.
Yeah, again, another very inconvenient security system.
Oh wow, nice one. Guys, leave me alone.
I do like how dinos will rush you, then just stand there and just be like, I'm not too sure what I'm doing.
So yeah, there's no point killing them, it just takes too long. Well, to be honest, it wouldn't take that long with the anti-tank rifle, but yeah, just no point. But yeah, it's kind of a pain because these are like the most aggro raptors in the game.
Honestly, this is just kind of an odd part. It's a very arbitrary task just to make us click 4 things. It's not even like the things that are chasing us are actually that big of a threat as you've seen.
I think it's just an idea of like, this is a very important place we're entering right now.
Look how futuristic it is. Woohoo. I mean, it's a very important place, but we leave literally the 4 buttons to unlock it outside with no guard and no kit codes. Like, Dylan's just pressing them. But yeah, so we're going to go in now after we've solved this puzzle. I don't know if you call it a puzzle.
But like I said, you have to get hit by lasers and make them appear before you can actually start unlocking it.
Yep.
So yeah, we're very close to the final boss now. Final boss, T-Rex basically.
Yep.
It can be pretty tough. He can deal a lot of damage. He can kind of put us in a stun lock. In fact, I'm going to pick up this health in this next room, just as a safety.
Nice.
So yeah, he can kind of go in this kind of like aggro mode, mad mode, whatever you want to call it, and he just kind of stun locks us, and it's RNG, and he can do it from the whole entire fight. So that's why we're stocking up all his health.
Yep, so we've caught up with, spoilers, it's Dylan, isn't it?
Dylan's daughter, yeah.
Yeah, Dylan's daughter.
You guys can read the story if you're actually interested.
Yeah, so Dylan doesn't have a daughter yet, but he does because she's right here. Time travel and all that, so... So we got T-Rex, God level Kaioken here to fight.
So, basically, we need to activate a satellite. First of all, I'm actually going to heal. Actually, I need to activate this. So yeah, we need to activate a satellite to shoot the T-Rex.
I like how it's called anti-satellite, like this is the satellite to take out satellites.
Oh, he's doing it already, wow.
Yeah, he kind of just likes to smash a lot.
Yeah, that's his mad mode, or whatever you're going to call it. He'll just go crazy like this. Another good soundtrack. Oh, come on, leave me alone, dude. Come on, don't do this the whole fight. Usually he only does it. So we have to activate 2 switches to activate the satellite. So that's a hammer start. Okay.
Bit close there.
So usually he only goes mad mode when we activate his second.
Yeah,
the second switch, but he's just doing it non-stop. He can do it the whole fight.
He knows it's a marathon run, so he's just showing off. Usually he's really well behaved, says all these please and thank yous. Today, yeah.
See what I mean? Health.
Yeah.
This is literally why we stuck up with health for the whole game for this bit. I mean, there's very few instances we actually need to use health other than this part.
I mean, he does in normal runs. He just doesn't do this.
And of course, right near the switch, he's gonna knock me over.
Commencing attack.
Awesome. And yeah, he gets blown to bits.
By a ion cannon, so
Yep, so a big hole in the ground, that's where T-Rex is. We're actually coming up on time. Once I hit this door. So, time.
Yay.
Awesome.
So
You can't skip this cutscene, I'll just let it play out, and then we'll be done.
yep, this is kind of a teaser to Capcom maybe ever making a Dino Crisis 3 and carry on the storyline, but that day will never come.
Yeah, we don't have much time left. Let's use this gate and get out of here.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, a T-Rex, it can't be. Papa.
Paula!
Oh, Paula's the name.
Yeah. I just remembered from this cutscene. So yeah, some big server or whatever it is falls on top of her.
No! No!
I mean,
And the idea is the place is gonna fall apart.
self-destruct system has been activated.
Tip
All employees.
Typical Capcom ending.
We'll never get back.
It's not a Capcom game unless something explodes.
That's
So
the portal to get back.
yeah, Dinner's like, yo, time travel.
Regina, the gate is open. I know you don't want to, but you have to go back by yourself. I won't leave Paula.
Are you crazy?
Just go.
So basically, this whole facility has been built to power a gate.
When you get back to our original time, use the data to learn about third energy. Then build a perfect gate and come pick us up for the last time.
Like, no pressure, just perfect time travel and come rescue us.
I will. I promise.
And then maybe once she actually finally does discover it, we will get the new next installment.
Don't forget, you still owe me one.
Well then, you better get back quick.
Oh no.
It's like, oh no, we're going to get crushed. Actually,
Oh, look. So yeah, that kind of like puts on like a cliffhanger for Dino Crisis 3, which never happened.
yeah, so we don't know if Regina ever
Oh,
builds...
so these credits are really loud normally.
Oh yeah, so we don't even know if Regina builds anything or not, but
It's quite loud.
yeah. So yeah, guys, that's Dino Crisis 2, and that's our last run this weekend.
Yep.
Or week even.
Yeah. So guys, thanks for watching.
Thanks for chilling.
If you want to learn the game, just join the Resident Evil Discord because there's a Dino Crisis channel. Yeah, hope you enjoyed.
Yep.
Enjoy the rest of ESA.
Yeah, exactly. Follow us on Twitch. Both our names have been up. We run survival horror games from Resident Evil series, Silent Hill, Fatal Frame, less known one, and all that. But if you like that, give us a follow. But enjoy the rest of ESA, and see you hopefully all again soon.